Hi, this is Lynn from Kathy Quilts, and today we're going to talk about the new Chariot Carriage that's for the Cutie Breeze, but also it works on the original Cutie Frame. So if you have found that it's really annoying trying to work with the handles that came with the Cutie, then this is definitely something that you want to check out. So let's go ahead and assemble this and put it on the Cutie Frame, and then you'll see why I like it so much. So this is the part of the pack that it comes with the screws, bolts. And then this takes a 2.5 inch, 2.5 millimeter so you slide that in there like that and then drop this down in. And then just so I'm going to turn this around. This one I definitely need to use this other one to do it. So that goes in that hole, and then just gotta line up those holes. Looks like if you hold it up here, get a little better leverage on it. And then we need a cross brace as well. So we'll take this out like this, and then these will just sit up here. Well, it's kind of cool. They have a place for bobbins, and there's magnets here so you can put other things in there that are magnetic. So to do this part, you need to have these square nuts and these long bolts. So these square nuts will drop down inside here. And then you just have to get them lined up so that when this bolt goes in, it'll hit it like that. Let's put this one on this side. And then I just slide that down. There's a little notch here, and I slide it down just as far as it'll go so that it's right at the bottom of that notch. Then we just put this on to so that one just slid right in. So now I'll just make sure that this hole is lined up how it is. So that's all there is to it, to assembling. I guess you have these little stops that will hold on your machine. So these you open up like that. That makes it loose, and then it'll drop in. So let's move this stuff out of the way. It'll drop into this little slot, and then I can slide that out so you can see those little slots there. And then I'm going to just leave these loose till I put my sewing machine on there. Just like that. So now with this back on, we can put our carriage on. This encoder is for if you're using one of the bigger machines, so that doesn't really, it's not part of this right now. And this goes on like that. So this is going to be a ton easier to control this. So typically when I would do this, I would put this on from behind. But since I'm on this side, I'll just do it this way. So to figure out where to position this, typically I put it as far forward as I can go, but it'll also depend upon this rail. So let's put this take-up rail on. So this is as far back as it'll go. And then that's about as far forward as it'll go. So this is only an 8 3/4 inch. So it doesn't have a lot of extra space. But I can go in here and I can slide these in and clamp them in like that. This is too short to do it that way. If I wanted to, it's not going to go anywhere. So this shows you what that looks like on the side. So I could slide that back some if I wanted to, so that I could get those to clamp on. And then this is what I'm saying, this is it flexes just a little bit. But when you're quilting, you want to hold it with a really light touch anyway. And it's just going to give you, if you're doing a light touch with it, it's just going to feel better. And you don't need to grip it with like a death grip. But I would say overall, huge improvement. So for anybody that's got an original Cutie Frame, this is the upgrade that you want.